Hello, students. Welcome everybody to the St. Thomas All Student Association Leadership Conference. As usual, my name is Ernest, and I'll be your mediator for this exciting moment. As we know, we've organized this leadership conference, to educate people and to let people understand that they can be leaders. And over the days, we've had a lot of impartations from our speakers. You've seen them on the flyer. Yesterday we were blessed to have the president in our midst, and today too we have him on board. Our conference is designed to empower St. Thomas alumni to recognize their leadership potentials and confidently pursue leadership roles within STOSA. We've curated an incredible lineup of speakers and panelists who will share their expertise, insights, and experiences with us. So without further ado, we want to welcome back. We want to welcome our own president, Mr. Awudja Andrews, back to the mic. We've had a lot from him yesterday, and today we want him to give us more. So Mr. President, you are welcome, and students are ready to hear you once more.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be back once again to share with us some teachings on leadership. So my regards to all students out there, wherever you're listening and watching us from. I salute you all. Yeah, so we started something on self-leadership, the key to effective influence. We touched on many things. For the brief, those of us who couldn't join the first section, yes, we said leadership is the act of leading people and guiding them to achieve a goal or an objective. And we mentioned some attributes or elements of leadership that leadership can be likened to emotional intelligence, because if you are a leader, whatever you do, you say, is very. So I mentioned Daniel Goleman, the father of emotional intelligence, who talks about self-awareness, motivation, and social skills. Because no leader is going to live in an isolation. You are not going to live by yourself alone. You are going to live and work with people. So you have to first understand yourself and know how to hold and handle yourself. How to motivate and inspire people to achieve the goal that is before you. If you are not able to motivate and inspire, I bet you wouldn't be able to achieve your goal. And the social skills around you, how do you communicate? How do you react? How empathetic are you? Because you are working with people, you are living with people. Somebody is bereaved. At the funeral, Do you go there dancing anyhow? You know, Africans, we love our culture. So that social skill should be exhibited. If it is not seen in you, then people begin to talk about the sort of leader that you are. We mentioned leaders are hardworking, trustworthy. They set goals for themselves. Leaders are learners. They never cease to learn. And leaders also never fail to respond to feedback. You should be somebody who is able to listen to the people around you. So today, our major concentration will be on STOSA. STOSA, for some 13 months ago, STOSA was officially birthed. And it is then that we started mobilizing ourselves. All those who completed St. Thomas from 1993 till date. Thousands of old students. So it is necessary for us to organize ourselves into formal groupings so that this leadership that we are talking about will be manifested. Because of this, an interim executive committee were put up, of which I was graciously given the opportunity to serve as the president alongside my other 6 executives. We've not regretted for being asked to lead this noble association of respected men and women of valor and substance. We are most grateful for the honor done us. Going forward, the time is now. The IMC, together with its other committees, put in place measures to get executives elected to lead committees and the entire association. And as we speak now, nominations are open and they're still opened. So it is expected that STOSANs will come on board to come and occupy the various leadership positions. The association is not my bona fide property. Likewise, the other executives. It is for all of us. So this is the reason why I am entreating all of us, let us all come together. First, by picking nomination forms so that we can also bring our leadership qualities to bear for the benefit of the larger association, STOSA. It is also that some will be required to serve on the various committees set up in our constitution. The president, the secretary, the treasurer, financial secretary, organizer, male and female, PRO, the 7 IEC executives could not do it all by themselves. We know there are numerous students out there who are endowed with knowledge, wisdom, the qualities to lead. We are urging you, let us all come on board to pick up the form so that we go through the other election processes in order for us to have substantive executives manning and steering the affairs of this noble association. I wouldn't want it, or we wouldn't want an impression that we are the colossus of knowledge. Not at all. There are far, 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 far better and much rich resource persons out there who can also help steer the affairs of the association. The executive positions are numerous. Come on board. I am a Democrat. So are the other IEC members. We are all Democrats. There are many of us out there who are endowed with rich leadership qualities. Let us come and pick up nomination forms to contest for the various positions. The position of the president, vice president, general secretary, deputy general secretary, treasurer, organizer, and many more other positions. Aside that, there are other committees that we will need noble men and women of the great STOSA family to also come on board to serve on. The work, as the Bible said, the harvest is large, but the laborers are few. The IEC is just an entering body. 7 people are just leading it for now. There is an opportunity for all of us to be roped in April. We are going to have election to elect substantive executives of the association. So it is on these grounds that after listening to various sections on leadership, I want to challenge you that you have the qualities, you can do it. Never look down upon yourself. Self-leadership, self-awareness, motivation. Motivate yourself. You can. Let us all come together to work for our great association. STOSA, from where I am sitting, is going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. If you have that foresight and that vision, as some of us are having, we know with STOSA, we can do a lot for ourselves and for our alma mater, so that St. Thomas Senior High Technical School, Asamankese, will become one of the renowned schools in Ghana. Always, if you mention St. Thomas, then they will refer you to Aquinas Accra. I'll tell them, wait a moment. We are talking about St. Thomas, Asamankese, Eastern Region. So never feel shy. Had it not been St. Thomas, some of us wouldn't be getting something for the table. St. Thomas is part and parcel of our academic journey. That is where our door to the tertiary and other business areas. Self-awareness is what we all require. That, yes, you can contribute something, you can do it. So let us do it together so that our association will see better improvement and development. Fellow students, somebody will say, oh, for me, I don't have all the time. That is not the issue. Most of our engagements are done virtually. So the physical meetings takes place once in a blue moon. So those of us who are out there and contemplating, or if I should take or occupy this position, I'll not have the time to be attending meeting frequently. That is not the case. For us at the executive level, we organize meeting once a month. General meetings to per our constitution, if I'm not mistaken, once every 2 months. So it is not something that we do physically, that you say, oh, I'm not going to get an opportunity to be attending meetings regularly. It is the annual event, the homecomings, that we would be required officially to be present once in a year. All the other engagements are done virtually. So colleagues, let us all come on board. We have various leadership qualities and skills that we can use to build the association to be greater. Fellow students, as we are about bringing this section to an end, I would also like to remind all of us that we are to pay a monthly dues of 10 cedis per month. Some of our colleagues are paid in full for the year. Some are paid part. You can come. Let's pay our dues, 10 cedis a month, so that we use it to run the association for the betterment of all of us. And also the greater project, the entrance project that we envisage to put out, a very befitting one, so that it will give a facelift to the school.
On the effective use
Let us
of
please
science equipment and then chemical supply.
The beauty of this is that it's open. Even parents who are still using